Talk about a difficult decision you made.
One of the most difficult decisions I've ever made was choosing to leave my full time job to pursue higher education abroad. I had been working as a marketing executive for nearly 3 years. The job was stable, the salary was decent, and my colleagues were supportive. On the surface, it seemed like the perfect setup, especially considering the job market at that time. But deep inside, I always had this strong desire to study further, to explore new opportunities, and to push myself beyond my comfort zone. The turning point came when I received an offer to study a master's program in digital marketing from a reputed university in the UK. At first, I was thrilled, but as reality sank in, I started to worry. Leaving my job meant giving up financial stability. Studying abroad meant being away from my family and adjusting to a completely new culture. There was also the pressure of whether I'd be able to perform well in an academic environment after being out of school for so long. I spent weeks thinking about it. I made lists of pros and cons. I spoke to my mentors, my parents, and even some of my friends who had already studied abroad. Everyone had different opinions, and honestly, that just made it harder. But eventually, I realized something very important. If I didn't take this chance now, I might regret it for the rest of my life. It wasn't just about education, it was about personal growth, new experiences, and building a future that I had always dreamed of. So I made the decision. I resigned from my job, applied for a student visa, and a few months later, I was on a plane to London. The first few weeks were tough, really tough. I missed home, the food, the language, everything. But slowly, things started to get better. I made friends from all over the world. I got used to the academic system, and I even found a part time job to support myself. Looking back, I'm proud of that decision. It was difficult, no doubt, but it shaped me into a more confident and independent person. Now, if you're preparing for IELTS, here's what you can learn from this answer. First, try to describe your emotions, what you felt before, during, and after the decision. Second, use a variety of sentence structures and vocabulary. For example, I used phrases like on the surface, the turning point, and push myself beyond my comfort zone. These expressions show depth in your language skills. And lastly, keep your story organized. Introduce the situation, explain the decision, and talk about the result. Remember, it's not about having the most dramatic story, it's about how well you can communicate it. And practice is key. So if you found this helpful, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to our channel, Ali Trainings Official, for more IELTS speaking topics, sample answers, and English learning tips. Your support means a lot and helps us keep creating valuable content for you. And before I go, just a quick reminder. Every difficult decision teaches you something. Don't be afraid to take risks and follow your dreams. You never know where they might lead. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.